Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks State of the World on Tuesday, April 12th, 2022. So what is it? Good, bad, and indifferent, all three. Okay, some of the major headlines. Lev Galantkin on Russia's new offensive and war crimes in the Donbass by both sides over the past 8 years. That's in Ukraine. Saudis gives $2 billion to Jared Kushner. That's great. Turkey suspends trial of Saudis accused of killing Khashoggi. That's great. No justice for Mr. Khashoggi. And Yemen peace deal, positive development as port reopens, but Houthis excluded from talks. Okay. I don't know why they're excluding some of the people, but everybody has to uh, have a place at the table. And Pandemic Inc. J. David McSwain on chasing capitalists and thieves who got rich while we got sick. I hope they catch them all. Okay, minor headlines. After meeting with Putin, Austrian Chancellor warns Russian assault on Ukraine will intensify. That is terrible. We have to stop this war. Kremlin critic Vladimir Kara-Murza arrested in Moscow after anti-war comments. That's great. No free speech there. UN probes reports that Russian troops in Ukraine used rape as a weapon of war. All rapists should be killed. All assaulters should be killed. Russia condemns NATO expansion as Sweden and Finland consider joining alliance. Double standard by Russia. They're condemning NATO expansion while they attack Ukraine and Crimea and Georgia and other places. And how they led the Iron Curtain. All right, China to test 18 million in Guangzhou as COVID-19 crisis deepens. Okay, Philadelphia becomes the first major U.S. city to reinstate indoor mask mandate. Civilians killed as Israel goes on the offensive against Palestinians. That's great. Israeli forces have killed 6 Palestinians, including two women and a teenager, since Friday. In one incident, Israeli soldiers shot dead an unarmed Palestinian mother of 6, who they claimed did not heed calls to stop at an Israeli checkpoint near Bethlehem in the occupied West Bank. That's great. That's great. They have to learn how to live with other people. Palestinians are people too. Okay, Egyptian economist dies under suspicious circumstances after forcible disappearance. That's great. Ex-cop who called for open armed rebellion convicted over January 6th insurrection. They should put him in jail forever for treason. White House announces crackdown on unregulated ghost guns. Good. Thank you. Biden taps Steve Daddleback to head the ATF after senators reject his first nominee. Hope this nominee gets through. Maryland lawmakers override GOP governor's veto to expand abortion access. Good. Indonesia okays landmark sexual violence bill. Protesters reject president's bid to extend tenure. No extended tenure, but crack down on those who assault others. 4.5 million have fled Ukraine. Russia plans major offensive in the eastern Ukraine. That's great. You have to stop Russia to kill Putin and all his followers. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson meets with Zelensky in Kyiv. Okay. And then Johnson also went to Saudi Arabia begging for oil. Pope Francis calls for Easter truce in Ukraine. That's good. Russia closes Amnesty and Human Rights Watch offices. That's bad. Global food prices hit all-time high. That's great. Okay. Now, very bad news out there. So, how about, and the coronavirus is with us. We have to get that under control. Have to provide testing and vaccines, and Congress has to approve the money needed for those things. Okay, how about a short little song? Okay. This little light of mine, I'm gonna make it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Told you to be a soft, short song. Okay, thank you for joining us this evening of Tuesday, April 12, 2022, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. Stay safe, take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available for you and safe for you to take it, I would take it. Had mine May 27th, the Johnson & Johnson one shot. And I'm looking around for a booster now. Okay, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.